Hello there, if you like the video in the next 2 seconds, then you'll get Pele in FIFA 20. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing and turning the notification bell on as well.
Okay guys, I'm gonna level with you. I'm here at the capture event. I've been given an account that is absolutely stacked, and it would be silly not to make this video. We've been gifted with all of the icons that are currently present in FIFA Ultimate Team, and I'm going to build a team of the brand new icons. Everyone knows of them by now. Is there a keeper? Wait, there's no new icon keeper, is it? Okay, I feel like I've lied to you already, guys. There aren't any new icon keepers that have been put into FIFA 20. For the time being, we're gonna have to use a keeper that's currently already in the game, and that is Lev Yashin, Ballon d'Or winner, the Black Spider. Don't want a 4-4-2. What am I doing? I've done this wrong. For this particular team, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go with the 4-2-4. You'll see why. In it right back, we have brand new icon, Carlos Alberto. And I do believe, is this his middle? Because his baby is the centre-back card. So middle Carlos Alberto. I mean, look at the stats. 4-star weak foot to start with, 90 pace, 87 defending and 84 physical. I mean, they are mental. 5'11" as well, so a pretty decent height on him. Okay, so our first centre back is also going to be a returning icon, not a new icon. So I don't actually know why I did the intro that I said, because I'm basically factually inaccurate at every level, but we haven't been given primes on these accounts. So I did want to actually include Carlos Alberto. I have Zambrotta at right back, but the way things have worked out, it means you're going to have Maldini at centre back, and then also next to Maldini, we will have, who shall we have? I'm going to go Rio Ferdinand because he's unbelievable. Why not? And then at left back, we can put Zambrotta because obviously he has a left back card. And Zambrotta's stats, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. I didn't even know that. Have you seen this? That is mental. 87 pace, 86 defending, 85 physical, 5-star, 4-star. Wow, he's going to be versatile. They're flipping decent, not going to lie. In our first centre mid is going to be a man that I've actually played football with in person. Pirlo, he looks really good with those locks. And Pirlo's stats, 5-star skills. What? 5-star skills for Pirlo?
No way.
Yeah, what the flip?
That can't be right.
That's not right, is it? Wait, what? Do I have to ask someone? That can't be. I've genuinely just discovered this, ladies and gentlemen. Pirlo has 5-star skills. Did anyone know this? Anyone? Andy, this is breaking news. Tell me what's weird about that.
His luscious locks.
No, something else.
75 pace.
No.
His medium work
No,
rate.
nothing like that.
Come on, Andy.
90 dribbling.
How has he got 5-star skills? That's crazy. Did you know that?
Not until I got here.
Oh.
And then someone was like, oh no, Pirlo's got 5 stars.
He already knew.
I was listening to all of the things that wasn't the fact.
He already knew. So Pirlo is our first, and then next to him is not actually going to be a centre mid, even though what other centre mids have been added? None of them. It's actually going to be, how do I search by name? How do you search by name? Oh, here, Mr. Kaka, who is an 89 rated, also has 5-star skills. So we've got 2 5-star skillers in centre mid. 6'1", not the greatest of stamina, but the rest of his stats are absolutely incredible. It's probably better off being played as a cam, especially with 5-star skills. Pirlo, I didn't even realize, I'm still just absolutely baffled by the fact he's got 5-star skills. Not really defensive in any point, but when you've got a backline of Zambrotta, Ferdinand, Maldini and Carlos Alberto, doesn't really matter, to be honest. In at right wing, we're going to go with guy that most people don't know had one leg shorter than the other, or longer than the other, which depends on which way you look at it really, is Garrincha. Famously, he had a leg shorter than the other, and that's why he had such a low centre of gravity and close ball control. Everyone's a 5-star skiller in this game, mate. Stats are insane.
He should be.
If you think about it, Pirlo is really skillful, but he wouldn't really ever do it in the. So are they skillful, or is it because they don't do it in the game? His mid's an 89, so that must mean his prime is what? 91. At the moment, these are all mid cards because we don't actually have the primes available to us. Although some positions for the primes are different. For example, Zambrotta's is a right back. It doesn't really affect this team too much But in at left wing, gonna go with the musically talented singing legend that is John Barnes. You've got to hold, he's 4-star as well. Wow. That's a really good card. I didn't actually realise this. I didn't realise he was 4-star skills. So that actually makes this card very, very good. 84 strength as well. This is a good card. Look out for this, guys. If you can ever get your hands on a John Barnes card early, especially with how the game plays in FIFA 20 now as well, he's strong. And strength is a big attribute when you're coming up against manual defenders. The penultimate player in this team is going to be a man that everyone has been requesting for a long time. Zinedine Zidane is now, of course, in FIFA. He's a cover star. You might be complaining that he comes out default as a cam, but I've moved him to centre forward for this particular squad. I couldn't really remove Kaka. I've played with Pirlo, so there's a bit of sentiment there. I figured if I put Zidane from a cam to a centre forward, he could go up top. It wouldn't be that much of an issue. So we're going to play Zidane up front. He's not that quick, but he has 5-star, which basically cancels out every other lack of pace, etc. And he's got 89 strength. Like, this card is majestic. Probably one of the best cams on the game, but obviously I'm playing him currently as a striker in this one. And next to him, to complete the team, is going to be the one and only Chelsea legend, Didier Drogba. I mean, no words, guys. Look at this squad. If you end up with this squad at any point in FIFA, then you are a lucky person. Drogba stats, 4-star. That's good. They've been given the icon stat upgrades then. They must be, because 4-star on Drogba is mad. Yeah, I thought it was going to be 3.
What's his strength? Like 90?
92, which is mental. And this is mid card, so his prime is going to be unplayable. Absolutely unplayable. With the way the game works as well, like strength, as I was saying, is a massive factor this year. It's just crazy how good this Drogba card will potentially be. 6'2" as well, 90 shooting, 88 physical, just a beast. This is the team, but we're going to go and share a few honorary mentions of new icons as well. So the first player that gets an honorary mention in the team that doesn't quite make it in is Kenny Dalglish, Liverpool legend himself. He's got, what are these? This is crazy. They definitely give icons more of a boost. Kenny Dalglish has been given 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which makes him incredibly usable. He's going to be very nimble, 5'8". Basically, it's like Butragueno, but with a skill upgrade. That's how I feel Dalglish will play. Yeah, and Scottish, mate, so he's actually class already. Another Liverpool legend, Mr. Ian Rush, 91 heading accuracy, 85 jumping, so he's going to be pretty lethal in the air, 5'11". These two will go down incredibly well with Liverpool fans. Do you like this new club system? It's a little bit weird, isn't it? The next card we're going to be putting into the team, a guy after Castro's heart, I imagine, is Hugo Sanchez. Now, if Mr. Castro over there, wherever he is, doesn't use this card by the end of FIFA, is a fraud. Although he only has 3-star, so maybe they have been pretty generous, but his stats are insane, so it kind of balances out. I mean, if you're getting 90 pace, 88 dribbling, his composure's only 58. Wow, that's really bad. That's like worse than Jadon Sancho was in 19. I had high hopes for Hugo Sanchez. Statistically, his cards looks absolutely insane, but unfortunately, he's got stats in the wrong area. He's only got 58 composure. I'm not a fan of that, and he's only got 3-star skill moves. Highly unfortunate.
Oh my God, that is the best draft I've ever seen.
It's not a draft, mate.
I know.
It's a good team, though. You want to see it?
Full icon squad. Coman.
There we go.
Dutch football.
Yeah, so the next, it's quite...
Okay, Dutch football.
It's quite fitting because it's exactly where we are. We're in the Netherlands at the capture event. The next player to go into the team is Koeman, and as a centre-back with 86 shooting, that's pretty mental. Have you seen that?
He scored some mad goals for Barca though, to be fair.
He did. He's 5'11", so probably not a meta centre-back, but if you're playing with
high attacking work rate as well.
Yeah, if you're playing with a back three, I feel like he's probably going to be a little better.
Or start back 5 and move into CDM.
True, could be a very good CDM.
See, I know what's up.
Have you seen Hugo Sanchez's composure?
Where's composure?
Oh
my God.
It's awful. It's like
he closes his eyes when he gets into the box.
The afro gets in his way, mate. It's
Look at his weak foot and skill moves.
Yeah, 3-3. Yeah, he looks really bad. Have you seen Dalglish?
Yeah, he looks mad, doesn't he?
He looks crazy. The next player that's going into the team. You off? Yes, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it gets interesting. Another player that I've played football with in person, probably has the biggest quads I've ever seen in real life. It's Michael Essien. As a card, looks phenomenal. 77 pace, 86 defending. Obviously, he'll have his prime, which will be even better. He's such a lovely person as well, and interesting that we picked Essien because the person that also goes onto the bench next to him was directly next to him in the club. Someone who's probably appreciated more for his managerial prowess now, Pep Guardiola, another CDM. So you have the options. You either go for SCN or you either go for Guardiola. How tall is Pep? So he's 5'11", SCN is 5'10", he's a little bit taller. I suppose the main issue is literally just the links. So if you're building like a Spanish team, Guardiola would be ideal. Really not many Ghana players that SCN would fit around. I can see people using both of these. And then last but not least, a guy that I've been so excited to see added to FIFA, an absolute top bloke. Really, really nice guy. Great footballer as well. Lethal in front of goal. Ian. Right. Oh my lord. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills, as I figured he would have. Now, statistically, he's not really the greatest, but he has incredible composure. So he's kind of like a better version of Hugo Sanchez, although a little bit slower. Somebody got an icon, great. It's quite fitting really because I've got a team of them, so who's the real winner? But with Ian Wright, that ends the team. That's an incredible bench and an incredible team as well. Zidane, as I said, I had to move from a cam to a centre forward just to get into the team. It's going to be incredibly hard to get your hands on any of these, especially, I'm talking from a personal aspect. Many thanks to EA for even allowing me to come to the capture event and film around these players, because it's going to be a long time in FIFA 20 until I can probably play with a lot of them. As always guys, if you did enjoy the video, please do leave it a like. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. Plenty more FIFA 20 content from both the capture event and when the game comes out, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Adios.